All right, everybody, let's quickly do a video and let's talk about yellow jackets. Now, we're getting into this fall time where they're really a nuisance and problem. Every time we try to cook out or do activities out in the yard where we have food around, it seems like it always draws in yellow jackets. Well, I've done videos before to show you what I do and how I treat mosquitoes. I've also done videos to show you how I treat different insects and keep them out of my house and that type thing. Well, this is what I do just specifically for yellow jackets. So I've tried a lot of different products. I've found several different things they have at Lowe's. There's a WHY brand of a hanging trap that traps yellow jackets. It works okay. I've also tried some of the bags that you add water to a concentrate and you hang them up. They work okay as well. All these products I think work, but the bag that usually you add the water to, it has a horrible smell to it. I mean, it really stinks, so I try to stay away from that one. But the product I use you can also buy at Lowe's, and you can also find a similar product on Amazon, and I'll put a link to it in the description. But this is what my go-to product that I use now, and basically what I do is just place them in certain areas around my backyard. I trap tons and tons of yellow jackets in these. So let me show you what I'm using. It's made by Terro, and let's see if I can get you to the right side. It's a wasp and fly trap. It also catches gnats and moths and things like that. But you buy the trap itself one time. I think I have 4 of them hanging up around my yard, and then right beside it here I have the refills. It's a straight like concentrate blend that you just pour directly in. You don't mix water or anything with this one. They had some for a little while that you actually mixed water with, but there's really no smell to it. As you see, it says on it stink-free bait, but I just want to show you. I pulled one down and opened it up, and if you can see in that, I mean, it is slap full of yellow jackets. I catch tons and tons of them, and using these products I never have an issue in my yard with yellow jackets now. So I mean, apparently it's working and catching all of them. So I'll walk around my yard and show you a couple of them that I have hanging up, and I'll also show you the other product that I had tried, but like I said, I haven't been as successful with it. Okay, so my outside bathroom here, I have one hanging beside it, and as you can see, there's a number of them in there as well. And usually when you see it starts out a real thick red, when you see it getting that lighter color, it's time to rinse it out and refill it. And then if we walk over here, this is the other product I was talking about that's made by, it says WHY, or I don't know if you just call it Y. You can see in it, and you can buy refills for this as well. They sell it at Lowe's. You know, it's called a few in there, but it just doesn't catch nearly the amount as the other product does. And I've also got one hanging up down here next to my wood rack. There's a few of them in there as well. But it's just something you can play with. You know, you just got to find good placement for it around the yard. I usually try to put them in, for the most part, shaded areas, and any areas that you have trouble with them. I also have one hanging up on my deck, but it's just a really good product, and that's how I take care of yellow jacket issues.